On June 25, 2023, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope turned to famed ringed world Saturn for its first near-infrared observations of the planet. The initial imagery from Webb's NIRCam, near-infrared camera, is already fascinating researchers. Saturn itself appears extremely dark at this infrared wavelength observed by the telescope, as methane gas absorbs almost all of the sunlight falling on the atmosphere. However, the icy rings stay relatively bright, leading to the unusual appearance of Saturn in the Webb image. This image was taken as part of Webb Guaranteed Time Observation Program 1247. The program included several very deep exposures of Saturn, which were designed to test the telescope's capacity to detect faint moons around the planet and its bright rings. Any newly discovered moons could help scientists put together a more complete picture of the current system of Saturn, as well as its past. This new image of Saturn clearly shows details within the planet's ring system, along with several of the planet's moons: Dione, Enceladus, and Tethys. Additional deeper exposures, not shown here, will allow the team to probe some of the planet's fainter rings, not visible in this image, including the thin G ring and the diffuse E ring. Saturn's rings are made up of an array of rocky and icy fragments. The particles range in size from smaller than a grain of sand to a few as large as mountains on Earth. Researchers recently used Webb to explore Enceladus and found a large plume jetting from the southern pole of the moon that contains both particles and plentiful amounts of water vapor. This plume feeds Saturn's E ring. Saturn's atmosphere also shows surprising and unexpected detail. Although the Cassini spacecraft observed the atmosphere at greater clarity, this is the first time that the planet's atmosphere has been seen with this clarity at this particular wavelength, 3.23 microns, which is unique to Webb. The large, dark, diffuse structures in the northern hemisphere do not follow the planet's lines of latitude, so this image is lacking the familiar striped appearance that is typically seen from Saturn's deeper atmospheric layers. The patchiness is reminiscent of large-scale planetary waves in the stratospheric aerosols high above the main clouds, potentially similar to those seen in early Webb NIRCam observations of Jupiter. When comparing the northern and southern poles of the planet in this image, the differences in appearance are typical with known seasonal changes on Saturn. For example, Saturn is currently experiencing northern summertime, with the southern hemisphere emerging from the darkness at the end of a winter. However, the northern pole is particularly dark, perhaps due to an unknown seasonal process affecting polar aerosols in particular. A tiny hint of brightening towards the edge of Saturn's disk might be due to high-altitude methane fluorescence, the process of emitting light after absorbing light, emission from the trihydrogen ion, A3+, in the ionosphere, or both. Spectroscopy from Webb could help confirm this. Missions like NASA's Pioneer 11, Voyagers 1 and 2, the Cassini spacecraft, and the Hubble Space Telescope have tracked Saturn's atmosphere and rings for many decades. These observations from Webb are just a hint at what this observatory will add to Saturn's story in the coming years as the science team delves deep into the data to prepare peer-reviewed results. Deep in the vast expanse of our solar system, beyond the radiant glow of our sun, lies a celestial marvel that has captivated astronomers and stargazers for centuries: Saturn's majestic rings. These ethereal structures, composed of billions of icy particles, encircle the gas giant, creating a spectacle that has puzzled and fascinated humanity since its discovery. Join us on a riveting journey as we unveil the captivating story behind the revelation of Saturn's extraordinary rings. Act 1. The Early Glimpses. Our story begins in the early years of telescopic exploration, where the renowned Italian astronomer Galileo Galilei turned his primitive telescope towards the heavens in 1610. With his pioneering instrument, Galileo made a groundbreaking observation that would forever change our understanding of the universe. Through his telescope's lens, he detected a pair of curious handles flanking Saturn, perplexing him and his contemporaries. However, the rudimentary nature of his telescope hindered Galileo from discerning the ring's true nature. Act 2. The Mysterious Vanishing Act. For several decades following Galileo's discovery, Saturn's rings seemed to vanish from sight. This puzzling phenomenon perplexed astronomers and led to numerous theories attempting to explain their apparent disappearance. The lack of advanced instruments and the planet's axial tilt, which caused the rings to appear edge-on, contributed to the confusion. Act 3. The Ringed Enigma Unveiled. Fast forward to the year 1655, when the Dutch astronomer Christian Huygens revolutionized our understanding of Saturn's rings. Armed with a more powerful telescope, Huygens observed the planet and deduced that the appendages previously observed by Galileo were not handles, but rather a flat, disc-like structure encircling Saturn. His revolutionary insight provided humanity with the first glimpse of the ringed wonder. Act 4. The Great Divisions and Cassini's Journey. In the centuries that followed, numerous astronomers continued to study and document Saturn's rings. The most significant breakthrough came in the 17th century with the discovery of the Cassini division, a wide gap separating the rings into two main regions, named after the Italian-French astronomer Jean-Dominique Cassini, who made the observation in 1675. This division added another layer of intrigue to the enigma of Saturn's rings. Act 5. Modern Discoveries and Space Exploration. With the advent of space exploration and advancements in imaging technology, our understanding of Saturn's rings has evolved even further. In 1979, NASA's Voyager 1 spacecraft returned breathtaking images of Saturn's rings, which provided unprecedented detail and ignited a renewed fascination with these cosmic structures. Subsequent missions, such as the Cassini-Huygens mission, have continued to unravel the secrets of Saturn's rings, revealing their complex composition, intricate structure, and dynamic nature. A celestial tapestry. Saturn's rings, once an enigmatic curiosity, have become a symbol of the grandeur and mystery of our universe. From Galileo's initial glimpse to the modern-day exploration by space probes, humanity's quest to comprehend these celestial wonders has been a testament to our insatiable curiosity and relentless pursuit of knowledge. As we continue to gaze towards the heavens, captivated by the beauty and complexity of Saturn's